It's 8:15 EST. I'm back somehow, some way, and it's time. It's time to check out the new weekly. There are, I'd say, three main things going on, which is often the case, I would say. We got mana, we got rolling, we got level 3 stuff a little bit going on. Some new pets I haven't seen. Excited to, and then honeydew melon, I think my first time seeing that, and a couple others, so whatever, let's go. Time is of the essence, as it's almost 12 when I'm ideally going to have a video up. My volume feels louder than normal. Again, it is the morning. I got the hat on, bed head, etc. This feels louder to me. Why does this feel louder to me? Oh, I also got the spooky Halloween music going. It is October, of course. That is just louder to me. Why is that so much louder to me? I don't know. Everything feels louder to me right now. I guess I'll take this. I guess I'll take one of these. Sure. Sure. So I'm not even gonna talk about where I've been and what I've been doing for a week while I've been gone, because I had other things I had wanted to talk about last time already. Apparently I don't know how to use the computer. This all sounds so loud in my ears, but volume-wise to you, it looks like it would be normal. I don't know what the hell I've been doing wrong, but I've been doing something wrong. But we gotta keep moving. Okay, so this is one combo I did notice. Rambutan plus Caladrius, the bird. So that's kind of cool. Also, this plus that makes sense because it can maybe get multiple hits because they're reduced, yada yada. So I think that makes sense. I'm just debating between these two. I guess I'd rather just sell this. I know this doesn't actually matter yet, but it could be nice for the future. Stock any free useful perk from the current tier. That's pretty good in the future. Some scaling, hatchling chick, tropical fish, moose, and then some of the kind of meh ones like farmer dog and starfish. I think there was a bison for solo scaling, if I recall. There's some options for sure. Okay, well this is, I guess I'm doing this and then saving this level for next turn. Although you kind of want this to get leveled, but whatever. I'll leave it be. I think getting the Rambutan on that will be good. Okay, they're probably gonna spooky. Oh nice, they didn't spooky that. Although I guess you would have rather it spookied it, because then the Rambutan would come over the top anyway. But whatever, we're here. Level. Jump, attack the lowest enemy for 50% attack damage, or mana related ability. Well, seems like we're more doing that anyway, so I probably should do that. I'll get rid of you. I'll toss this here and this here. That way this can get the level. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Also, because I'm streaming at a different time, Flux is not the normal colors it is for me when I'm playing, because usually I'm doing Sunday night. So everything looks much more colorful, which is nice. I appreciate that. Ooh, well that's even more interesting, because now that level 2 passes back both, I like that even better. That was kind of ideal, to be honest. So that's nice. Now, what were the things that I had wanted to talk about that I had alluded to from last week? Well, one of those things was that I watched the full 28 blank later series. So that's fun. I guess I'll take this out for this probably. Or do I want to give 1 mana to everyone? No, I think just, even though this is temporary, it seems like that's a pretty good result to get. Obviously the Caladrius would be kind of nicer, maybe even, but I think I'll take that for now. There it is. Place 3 mana on him. And this just goes infinitely. So like Rambutan, get mana, get the stat afterward before they attack. That is pretty good. I guess I'll take this level now, because then maybe it'll convince me to remove it and put in something else, but do I just waste the money and get rid of this? If we got this to level 3, that would be even better. Okay, well that lets me get rid of this, I think, for now, and then bring in the bird so that I got that going. Okay, and then these are all right. I think I'm gonna pass on them for now, even though maybe one of them's better than the hatchling chick. But if we get the muscle to level 3, then I'll probably put the bison in that spot. Okay, lots of limes. See how that works? See how that's really good? See how that's a really good value right there? Yeah. So we want to go on a bit of a win streak here while this is at peak power. Before attack, set attack and health to at least 9 once. Yeah, that's pretty strong. But whatever. Muscle level? No. That's still good. I think I'm not going to do that, because I think I'd rather just get a moose. Like, wait and get a moose if I'm gonna do that whole plan. And I don't mind having this up here, though I think at this point I am probably gonna ignore it and look for other things. Getting this to level 2 would be quite nice. I almost want to hatchling chick this, but then this won't get the Rambutan, so this looks good to me. We're gonna get a bunch of hits, not a ton of high attacks. Yeah, that's pretty juicy. Now getting this to level 2 would be awesome. Levels are, oh, okay, there's the level 3. I'm still gonna take the level 3. Okay. This is kind of not good with the Kitsune, or sorry, not good with the Caladrius. But it would be good with the Chimera, in some sense. So that's something to consider. Although this also would just be really good with kind of getting hurt and then healed and then get an attack trigger, then hurt, then healed, then attack trigger, etc., etc. So both of these are pretty good. You would need this to be level 3 to hit all of them. I don't think I want to give up on the fan muscle right now. So I think I'm gonna sell the hatchling chick. And then I guess I'm just kind of want to do this combo, so I'm going to take the turtle, even though it's maybe worse. I kind of want to try it. Sorry, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, getting closer to that. Convert health into attack. Okay, so we don't have any. So when I said we need to get on a win streak, it's because we don't have any actual continuing scaling going on. How did you get a cucumber? See how that's still really strong? See how that's still really strong? Yeah. That's tough. That's tough, because this will, what, spawn a second pet? Whereas this will give 4/4. I think I'd rather get the 4/4. I think I would. That's interesting. You need the Rambutans, though, for this combo to really keep going. That is interesting. I also could big mana potion on the anyone, really. I guess the tortoise, so that it'll guarantee. Give the frontmost friend mana for each attack that's happened. I mean, you could do this instead of the turtle, but I think this might be crazy. I think I'm not going to. despite it probably being the better move. They're doing my thing, but better, so it didn't go so well. Although, how did they get the mana? How did they get the Rambutan on that to start? How'd they pull that off? This guy's cool. I like this guy. Okay. Random tier 3 friend or lower. That is hard to pass up. We'll get levels on this and this, although I guess it could randomly give it to that too. Either give up on the turtle and bring this in, just to guarantee level 3, but then we don't even get the benefit of the tortoise ability. I'm probably throwing away my chances here a bit, but I just think this is fun. Anyway, the 28 day later movies. Okay, my rankings. First one, the best one. Third one, 28 years later, the second best one, and then 28 weeks later, the worst one. That's my tier list of the order. I was not paying attention at all to what happened, by the way. I know I should give it to him, but I just knew that would happen, so get owned, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I knew that would happen, but apparently I did. I did not. Ooh, that's not great. Double Masa is very much a counter to my strategy. Close. Double Masa is pretty. That's pretty cheeky. I'll give it up. I don't think I want to buy that. I would love to get a level 3 on that thing, if I'm honest with you. Not the level 3. You know what? Give me a soft ice. I did not expect the naked body at the very beginning of the movie, of the first one. Oh, tomato ruined all of my strategy. Do I have enough? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. To draw. I'll take the draw. This clown music is really something else. So I should probably get a sniping protector of sorts on that. Wow, they really want me to get this tortoise level. Okay, there we go. That's great. Now we got everyone getting the mana. Will it matter is the question. Also, does the order matter here for me? Should I change up the order? Well, that's a... Yeah, this is the thing I was saying where I needed to win before it got too much stats on people. I think we may have officially reached that point where we might be a little too late because we haven't been scaling the whole time. So I think we're actually fairly screwed. I'm gonna be honest. I think we're fairly screwed. Yeah, I would say we're fairly screwed. Potato for the bird. We're just hoping that the steak can kill like one big front. Okay, well, mana v mana. Oh, but they have a level 3, and that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem right there. Yeah. We kind of knew this would happen. I just wanted to do it. What can I say? I wanted to make it work. Probably should have just done the Kitsune, but here we are. We're riding it out until the end. Maybe the tortoise should be in front of the muscle, or whatever. Oh my god, what just happened? Wait, what just happened? Hold on. Can we slow-mo this a little bit? What happened here? Okay, so you skunked. Ow. And then that died. And then they traded, and then he just killed my whole team. All right then. Okay. Welcome home. Run it back. So I mean, obviously the muscle sticking around didn't pay off. I was hoping to win streak till the end is really all that was about. Really the only chance I would have had to get to 10. Maybe with the Kitsune, just Kitsune and then the, what is it, Chimera or whatever. I don't, did I see any tropical birds? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Okay, let me just try, let me try and ruminate over the 28 Days Later movie. There was the dad, Jim. I knew something heartbreaking was gonna happen with him, and that did come true. Oh, fuck you, I hate when they do this. Okay, I guess I'll do this. Sure. What else? The military felt like it was wasting a lot of bullets defending, like, I don't know, I just felt like they were shooting a lot when they didn't need to spam as much, though I guess you can just kind of put that in as, you know, panicking and there's fucking zombie rage virus people running straight at them, so fair enough. The leader guy it was a little weird that he never actually did any shooting or anything until the rain, or he never really did anything. He just told people what to do. He was directing and being the leader and not taking any actual immediate action until, you know, the rain scene where he goes out to try and find Cillian Murphy and whatnot. But even then the leader guy looked like a giant bitch because he was panic shooting at nothing that was even there at times. So, you know, and then what was another thing? Again, this one was the best one, but I'm just things that came to mind that were like a little I don't really want to buy any of these, but I guess I'm supposed to. Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Gains mana, deals an end. Yeah, so either way it'd be one hit, but let's do it to that one then. Give highest Okay, mouse. Give a mouse a cookie. Place 3 mana? Sure, we can figure that out. Cillian Murphy kind of turning, like he was like a bike mail courier, but then he like turned into Rambo basically in the last scene kind of, which was a little bit, you know, suspending disbelief that he could all of a sudden like outmaneuver all these military guys. But at the same time, we're talking about the military guys that somehow took, within a month, became like psycho rapists lost their mind, because it's literally been 28 days and I had to promise the men a woman. Dude, it's been a month. It hasn't even been as long as No Nut November, and you're telling me you gotta promise these guys that they can like rape a woman? That's crazy. That's crazy. But well, you know, still, it was the best movie and it was a good movie. But, you know, there's just a couple of things like that where you think about it too much. You're like, well, wait a second. That's a little much. That's a little much. So, if you do this, this will become gaining 3 mana. And then this will gain 3 mana from that. So that's the most optimal way to do this, because then both of these get a heal. That's only 2 corn cobs anyway, so I'm kind of down with this. I like that plan. Feel like, is this okay? This is like a garlic, but it works. It just removes 1 damage, right? Seems not terrible, I guess. But it also seems like such a little benefit at the same time. Seola. I guess I'm just looking for levels here. I mean, there's a lot of things I can get. The only thing that's a level 3 is that. The greed did pay off of not buying that, so I'll get a level next turn. So hopefully I did set this up correctly with the Caladrius. We'll get double hits here. That's a big, yeah, it's a big fella right there. Okay then. Okay then. Fair enough. Jump attack, lowest enemy. Friend, level up. Oh, I still don't really see when it's gonna be, when the Cyclops is particularly useful to me. I'm not quite seeing it yet. Not quite seeing it yet. I could get rid of the wharf and then just bring in the devil. Although this does its jump before the thing, but I guess that could be okay. I don't think there's a way to set the, yeah, let me try it, I guess. Oh my god, that confused me. Oh my god, I'm streaming, I'm not recording. Oh my god, fuck me. Whatever. I'm continuing this for this run, and then I'm ending the stream, and then having to download it, because I'm a fucking moron. But hello and thank you. I don't have the chat open. I can't see whatever you're saying. I'm not supposed to be live. But we're just running this, and you'll see me later for the Monday stream. This is how you know that this is... everything's out of whack. Everything's out of whack. Including the 28 Weeks Later movie. I guess I can bring up the chat. Literally don't have the chat open. Whatever, we're here. We're here. YouTube, the streamer's back. That means I get a meal today. Diva, you're glowing slay. He was living it up in Monaco. Personally, I took PTO today and just got back from getting DP'd from flu and COVID shots. Is your back blown out? Just left. I'm reading so. Wow, there's a lot of messages here. That's funny that none of you could actually get me to look at the chat until that happened. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, what am I doing? Sure. Brussels sprouts. It's funny because I told myself when I was eating breakfast, make sure you hit start recording and not start stream. And I hit start stream. That does mean that that's actually such a pain in the ass, because now I'm going to have to download the VOD and then upload it to YouTube instead of just having the download raw and being able to... Whatever, we're here. I still also don't know why the volume is so much louder in my ears. I'm kind of interested in the tropical fish, but not fully. Anyway, the 28 Week Later movie, I think, was the worst one. The military focus of it was meh. And it felt like in any kind of sort of scary horror movie type thing, obviously people are gonna make bad decisions and you can blame it on being panicked and all these other things. But the 28 Weeks Later movie was another level of dumbness. Or like, they were playing it up like there's so much security and everyone's got it under control, but then these very basic things of like, hey, we don't have someone guarding the mega, like, infected person that is in a specific, their own holding center, and then the dad just walks, and then the dad, when he's infected, is like a slasher villain, kind of, like he has some sort of, because maybe it comes from her, and so it's modified, and then it makes it something or other. Weird. It's weird. It was a weird thing going on. And then shove everyone into a locked area for security, but then don't check that the other door is completely unopenable, and then the zombie just goes in through the other door. Like, what are we doing? And then shutting the lights off for some reason to make it like a rave. It was crazy. It was crazy. And then the like air gas that they were using to like kill the zombie people. Meanwhile, our heroes are in the car, and somehow they like kind of try to reason of like, oh, cover the vents and cover your nose and mouth. So even though we're in the car, it's like, okay, I guess I can kind of ignore that. But then he opens the door of the car and nothing, the gas doesn't like go in or anything. Oh, well, the density of the gas could be... Okay, buddy. Okay, he just fucking opened the door. If that movie wasn't specifically a sequel, I don't think that I would have as much criticisms of it and whatnot, but it is just like the way like you go from one to the next one it was a bit rough. I don't think I specifically care about this guy. So he can go, I guess. Transform and give the 2 backmost friends +1 XP. Or take a deer. I guess I'll take this for now. Well, we're gonna want that. We're gonna want that. We want that now. Call JEG Gentworth 877 cash now. Yeah, and you can't stack the food, right? I think it has to be in the same turn you give it 2 food, which is a bit of a bummer. I was hoping to maybe level this and then sell it and bring this in or something. I told myself not to hit the stream button, make sure to hit the other button, and I still did it wrong. I still did it wrong. Anyway, also the ending of that movie where for some reason they like get to Paris, that didn't make any damn sense. All right, I guess I can do this for 2 levels and I'm gonna feel bad about it, but the 2 levels I'll feel good about. Okay. So I'll have 7 gold when I sell this, which I will do. And then we definitely want this one. And then we definitely want this one for now, I suppose. We're running back the same team, but it's worse. I don't think, but we're already at a worse spot. So we'll probably get rid of this. First of all, that was rude. First of all, that was rude. Though we can get rid of the Thunderbird for... Alright, well, I guess we're doing the Kitsune thing then. I guess we're gonna do the Kitsune thing then. So I guess we're getting rid of the Calatrius. We're gonna do this. Sure. I'm not necessarily looking to keep the Thunderbird. Could do the Ocarina. Probably would just rather a moose, I would think. Or something like that. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not changing the game category. This stream is not real. What am I people manifesting this October 13th portal? What do you mean, October 13th portal? Has there been some internet memery I've missed out on? Because I have missed out on, because I'll tell you one thing about my trip. My laptop broke. And it makes me a sad fella. It's been not great that it's been broken, I'll tell you that much. People in the new age space call days like this portals now? Oh, like this portals now. Like November 11th? Like a doorway into a new realm? What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? And another thing, oh my god, it's 11:46. All right, I gotta finish this run so I can fucking download the VOD, upload the VOD, make the thumbnail. 11/11 or 10/13 because October and 13th. But it's not Friday the 13th. Well. I'm honestly shocked that was a draw. Alright, we're speeding. We're speeding up more. 3 attack, convert to health into attack. I mean, in theory, we're getting health from the moose. In theory, we're getting health from the moose. In theory. Oh, my chocolate. Yeah, please give health up there. Please, Mr. Moose. Kitsune keeps getting all the health. Alright, level. You know what? It leveled 2 the Kitsune, so that's probably the best thing to... I don't... 1 health! Okay. We need to get this thing to level 2 ASAP. We need to get that thing level 2 ASAP. Well... I mean, those are good levels, but we do need the Chimera to get the other things. You don't know people do witchy all October? Okay, that's fair. What's going on? Oh, +6. God damn. All right, well, it's all falling apart. Clearly, things are off. Clearly, things are off here. Whoa. Like Crash Bandicoot. Right. Well, we can really only get chocolate, so I'm gonna throw that in there, and we'll probably lose, and we'll move on. Move on. Okay. I mean, they're just better. They're just better. Level 2 plus Rambutan. I mean, the turtle got to shoot some things, but nothing's dead yet. Wait. I didn't think that would work. I didn't think that would work. Speed run, speed run, speed run. No. You. I mean, things are getting health. Things are getting health, to be fair. Also, a bit of an issue that maybe I should have the moose in the front, now that I think about it, because we'd rather have this get the Rambutan. Alright, we're going to lose to this 40 whatever, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm not really worried about it. That's it. I'm out of here. I'll still have to talk about the 28 Years Later movie, I think, because I think that one was second best, but I fucked everything up, so it's okay. Anyway, chat, I'll see you later for the real stream. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess, including Sap. But whatever. Whatever. I'm trying to make do. All right. Can I say jet lagged if it's from West Coast to East Coast? I feel like I can, right? Maybe a little bit. I have 10 minutes. Oh my god.